Hi! We missed last week's news video, so this episode will feature exciting news from this past week and the week before. It's that time again, when we crunch all the week's most interesting MMO news into one snack-sized video. Let's start. Camelot Unchained developers have announced that for the game's beta release, they plan on having a safe zone for new players to start in. Most notably, there will also be fully functioning ships in the game. On to Wild West Online. Those excited about the game's alpha are disappointed this week, as alpha has been postponed. The developers are optimistic, however, stating that alpha should release sometime in October. In an attempt to make game mechanics more intuitive, Hearthstone is making two main changes to cards. Minions with the after keyword will now only trigger their effects if they're in play, and in-play effects will no longer trigger effects that are in hand. After a series of mess-ups by Lord of the Rings, resulting in player outrage, they are giving away 50 mithril coins to all players in attempts to make amends. On the bright side, their festive fall event started on the 10th, and involves an adventure in Bilbo's haunted burrow. Star Citizen has announced new changes to their cockpit that are designed to make the game more immersive. The new design features all the buttons and doodads and impact reactions that you'd want to experience when flying in a space simulator. World of Warplanes has made massive changes. They now have a cool conquest mode that allows players to use strategy and coordinate with others in-game. The respawn system has also been improved upon, allowing KO'd players to jump right back into the fight. Next up, Gloria Victus. In a recent patch, they improved their guild territory control system, as well as introduced protected spawn points in all locations. One of the games we are most excited about, Crowfall, has just released an in-depth look at the playable monster races of Crowfall. Legends of Aria has released their final alpha patch. The patch introduces some new content by way of the Dragon's Den Awakening spawn, which gives players access to Tier 3 prestige abilities and loot. Revelation Online players can now have fun with an incredibly challenging raid, called Eternal Chasm. This high-end raid comes in a few different difficulty modes. A new expansion patch has been launched in the Warframe universe, and it's free. The expansion features open-world landscapes and new types of quests. Dungeons & Dragons Online has given players a sneak peek at the big bad vampire villain of the expansion that drops this upcoming fall. Count Strahd von Zarovich, Lord of Barovia, does not look like a fun guy, unless your idea of fun is drinking blood. To each his own. Keeping track of which weapon skill has which element can be pretty challenging, but a new update to Final Fantasy XI has made this easier by adding this information into the help text for skills. Players of Secret World Legends can get their hands on the Orochi Towers update. With this update, the final storyline in Tokyo is now accessible. This content will now put Secret World Legends at the same place content-wise as Secret World. Finally, a bit more from Final Fantasy XIV. The producer has released an official statement apologizing for the lack of housing available for players to purchase. We know it sucks, he knows it sucks, and he's promised to try improving the housing system. That's it for this week. We have all the sources to these articles in the description. And if you liked our video, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching!